Everyone get excited. It is, I guess, now the third match of the set tonight, or third set of the match. I don't know what the terminology is, but...
Third game of the set. There we go.
TU leading the set 2-0, so could be the end for OU, or they could start their comeback right here.
You never know. It could go either way. It's really going to be hinging on what the random player decides to random up for us. You know, we could see a Zerg versus Zerg and get my dream come true of getting casted on that. We could see good old Terran versus Zerg Hellions, but we're about to load up, so I will quit speculating random nonsense. And there it is, Terran.
Terran versus Zerg.
In the lower left-hand corner, about, what, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock position, we've got the light tan/pink Terran, SilverJohnny for Trinity University.
I'm going to say 6:30 position.
6:30? Yeah, it looks about right. I'm going to go with 8 o'clock, though, for this one. We have OpiumDen, the menacing purple Zerg from Oklahoma University. Any thoughts about what we're going to see out of these initial players? Any cheese tactics, you think? Any?
I mean, the most popular... hang on, let me answer. Oh, okay. Kranos, you got
Go
that.
ahead.
Anyway, the most popular thing that I see in my matchups, I play Zerg, and every time I play a Terran, I almost always see a 2-Rex try and get thrown down on me with a little bunker rush. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Not quite sure what we're going to see coming out of SilverJohnny. He definitely does practice a lot against Bogey, so he's pretty experienced with his Zerg matchups. I've seen several different strategies out of him. So it will be quite interesting to see. As far as Zerg is concerned, you know, I like to play a Baneling kind of Zergling early game strategy and then transition into maybe a Muta or Infestor play.
Yeah, very brutal against those heavy bio armies, but you know you got to just be so careful with those Zergling Baneling armies, especially early on. If the Terran decides to hit out some Hellions with a reactor or even Blue Flame Hellions, you are in for some trouble there.
And it looks like we're going to see a fast expo out of OpiumDen, not surprising, going on 14 and throwing that down. SilverJohnny's right there to scout it and sees that it just started.
Oh man, is that so? The supply depots at the ramp look like the same color to you as SilverJohnny to you?
Yeah, they do.
I was like, and then there's a bunker being thrown down without the barracks being even finished yet. I don't know how he did that.
It's impressive, man, how you can do that. 1.4, they changed a lot, didn't they?
Yeah, no, right. Bunkers are now, all it takes is the command center. Jeez. You can build bunkers without units.
Just throw some SCVs in there. Yeah. They'll repair the bunker from inside. That would be really cool if you could actually do that. And it looks like SilverJohnny is going to lose that SCV.
There goes the SCV.
A little bit focused on his macro down there. Manages to kill a drone, so I guess it's even up. I can pull up our workers killed, and we are at 1 apiece.
Yeah.
So.
Oh crap! I just disappeared my UI. There we go. Back. Units killed, 1-to-1.
There you go.
Yeah. Got that expo from Zerg just about finished, and the orbital command finishing almost at the same time here. No add-ons from the racks just yet, but we have the factory
going down. I might call out some Hellion play here. I know you like to do that as a Terran player against Zerg. Go with those
I love the Hellions.
Although I would like to see maybe a reactor off that barracks.
Yeah, see that's the only thing that makes me think. Oh, there it is. There's the lift and the reactor gets thrown down.
Yep.
So he'll probably have time to pump out 1 or 2 Hellions, probably just 1 Hellion out of that factory without a reactor, and then once that reactor finishes, I'm sure we'll see a little switcheroo going on here. Only 1 queen almost done for OpiumDen here, or no, 2 queens.
Actually, 2 queens on the way.
Yep, should pull up the production tab, the wonders of being a spectator. Halfway done on that reactor. Yep, there comes the Hellion. Should be about finished as soon as that reactor gets done. So we'll see the building switch there going down quite soon.
Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be scouted by this 3 Zergling kind of scout going on here. Oh no, the Zergling is going... Okay, there he goes. Gonna see that reactor, and, you know, especially with that liftoff, he's got to know that some form of Hellion's coming.
And I want to point out this Overlord, just because it is so annoying. If you look in the lower hand of SilverJohnny's base right here, you got the Overlord sitting on that damn cliff, and I can only tell you how terribly frustrating is this Terran to know that every single building you put right there can be spotted, and you can't do a damn thing about it until you get a starport up.
Yep, you gotta have the air units. Nothing you can do because you can't get the vision up there unless you want to waste a scan on it.
What kind of scrub does that, me?
Also, some cool little features there. You see the burnt up, destroyed carrier and void ray chilling there on the cliff. I kind of like the little blizzard add in there.
That is oddly appropriate considering it's TVC. And a little supply block action coming in from OpiumDen. Maybe I can't. Was there an extractor trick that I missed?
Yeah, there was an extractor trick that just went down. I actually caught it in process. And these two Hellions are going to come in, but they're going to meet two spine crawlers just ready and waiting.
That is good preparation. He scouted the tech switch, or not the tech switch, the building switch. He knew the Hellions were coming. Shit, man. Throw down two spine crawlers and call it a day.
Yeah. But maybe if he's able to get enough Hellions out, he's got two more on the way. The ramp is open right now. If he can sneak past those spine crawlers, there's nothing to stop him in the main.
Yep. And I like that. I just so little minor play at these kind of high levels. You know, OpiumDen trying to lay down the creep tumor, spread the creep like a good Zerg player, sees the Hellions coming up, cancels the creep tumor. I mean, I've seen some Zerg players that probably don't even know you can cancel the creep tumor. So, just the little things.
Yeah, and now he's got that queen position right there on the ramp. It does have the extra queens, so not losing out on any larva injects and able to keep those Hellions out of the main.
And you got the Overlord deciding it's time to come off from the safety of the high ground there and get a good look at everything that's going on. He'll see the racks play, and I'm sure we'll see a Baneling nest being thrown down in reaction.
Oh yeah, and looks here that we've got a medevac on the field, and he's going to go ahead and pick up those 4 Hellions and drop them on into the base.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
When the ramp is blocked, go through the air.
How fast will the reaction time be? That is the real question here.
The queen spots it, drops into the mineral line, and
we're roasting, baby. Gets a few drones here. Is he gonna sacrifice the Hellions? I think he's just gonna go for the money shot here. Oh, getting trapped in between the Evo chambers. Oh.
Unfortunate, and only manages to get 5 worker kills out of that, or 4, I guess.
That was not
based
a
on
good trade for Terran there.
So not really the damage you want to see done in that exchange.
Not at all, but hopefully he got some decent scouting information. He knows the Baneling nest is going down, but because Zerg threw down that Spire at his natural, he did not know see that's coming. I mean, you kind of have the sixth sense working for Terran sometimes as far as the mutas go, but we're not seeing any missile turrets, relatively light marine count. I'd be very interested to see what kind of damage these mutas do once they get on the field.
Yeah, you see the tech switch puts the factory onto the tech lab now, getting the tanks out. Sorry, I blanked there for a second. Getting the tanks out, going away from the Hellions.
Big rolly things.
Yeah, the big armored menaces of doom. And looks like SilverJohnny looking to expand here in a second. Gonna go ahead and try and take out those rocks and bunker up a little bit.
You know, that is the name of the game, but you have the Spire finished. No mutas in production quite yet, but I'm sure we'll see a big batch coming in here. He's got a decent amount of gas and minerals stored up. Baneling speed on the way. Zerglings hitting the field. Flyer attack inbound.
Yep.
Definitely going to see some good old sling bling muta play here.
Looks like we might see a double expand out of Zerg, going for both those rocks up to the top of his base. Would not be surprised to see him just take those 2 bases.
Hey, I'd love to see it. I'd also love to see Terran get that mineral count down. He is climbing very, very high. I did not notice that until now. Sitting at about 1,400 minerals. Very uncharacteristic play out of SilverJohnny here. He needs to throw down some more depots, get on supply blocked, and get some more production facilities
He's
on there.
only running on, looks like, 3 racks in a factory. And yeah, that tank is blocked off by supply. Only 1 depot on the way right now.
You know, I'm wondering if maybe he got a little too focused in on the Hellion micro there. Or, I mean, I guess maybe not, because he definitely got trapped between the buildings, but something slipped while we weren't looking, and he is falling way too high on that mineral count. And you got the double expo coming from Zerg. Well, he's got the gold coming in for sure. I mean, he's got the mineral counts. I might as well do it.
Yep, just waiting, and there goes that drone up to the top, and that's
there
going to
it is.
Double expo. It's going to be key for SilverJohnny to scout that if he has any hope of staying in this game. Otherwise, Zerg is just going to be able to catapult way out in front and just have massive amounts of units.
Yeah, I've just got a bad feeling about this one. You got 9 Mutalisks on the field, 4 more on the way. The minute he tries to expand here, Zerg is going to abuse that Mutalisk mobility to take everything out. And a failed drop, the Mutalisk spotted, the Zerglings rush in, take everything out. I'm not sure he got really anything out of that.
Yeah, really unfortunate there that that was spotted and those mutas were on the field to just wipe out that
and the appropriate reaction. Missile turrets trying to be thrown down are not going to work.
Unfortunately. And those Marines are only no upgrades at all. I was going to say only like 1-1, but they are not upgraded at all, so...
No, sir. No weapon or armor upgrades. All he's got is stim and combat shield, but sometimes that is all it takes.
True enough, but I really do love upgrades. I mean, I'm just saying, upgrades are wonderful.
Even more so, seeing an uncommon upgrade, I feel, at least when in my experience, flyer armor for Zerg coming in here. You often see Zerg quite frequently get the one attack for flyers, but not really committing to the overall flyer army. But in this case, with OpiumDen here, going for the armor, and I think it's a good choice. Really abuse that mobility against Terran here. You've got the wide open map for the expansions. I think SilverJohnny's really going to find himself in a tough spot here, getting out expanded. Zerg has the gold. He has mobility on him.
He's got map control. He knows everything that's going on right now, and it's just not looking good for the Terran player.
And once again, just the little things. I love the creep spread. He's, sooner rather than later, he's going to be on Terran's footstep with some purple gack, and it is just I got just kind of grinding my teeth here and cringing as I watch from the spectator view.
Oh man, I'm watching this rally here for this medevac drop that's going out. It's one complicated path, and unfortunately, it's going to run right into some overlords. So. Even with the complex path, he even gets spotted by those Zerglings, but at least he's going to know that wall is about to go down.
Yeah, and a huge influx, 75 Zerglings and 15 mutas on the field for OpiumDen here. Curious to see if we'll see a few of those turn into Banelings. I feel like that'd be the wise choice here. He's got a very heavy Marine army. He's already got speed, so might as well.
Yeah, it looks like he's not going to respond, or SilverJohnny's not going to respond at all to those Zerglings in the back of his third.
Oh my gosh, 20 Banelings morphing in, and as you said, the Zerglings busting down the walls of the third. SilverJohnny moving out with that big tank Marine force. He is not going to be prepared as once those things start hitting the third. He's going to.
And here come the mutas, trying to catch some of those tanks, but run straight into Marines. That wasted stim there. And those Marines.
Once again, supply blocked. 3 depots finally finishing to get those medevacs and the Marines out that he so desperately needs. Would really like to see this Zergling contingent from OpiumDen move in on this third. It is just wide open, begging to be sniped off.
Yeah, I'm betting he kind of guessed that he was spotted by that medevac. Speaking of the medevac, it actually managed to get a drop-off up top.
Oh, man.
So, able to do a decent amount of damage, but those mutas are going to come in and probably be able to take it out real simple, especially with that Zergling help.
Oh yeah,
but
that is the thing about that force. It is so fast. The map presence is just unbelievable.
Does manage to get a few more worker kills off that. It looks like 7, so not bad damage, but still not exactly what he really needs to get back into this game. I don't even know if he sees the gold yet.